Hello, IWS students. It's Dinelle Frankland coming to you from my home in the state of Illinois. I'm coming to you this way because, well, this is the way we're going to have class this summer, and so I thought we just as well get started. First of all, I want you to know that all of us at IWS have been praying for you as you navigate these times of unprecedented uncertainty and concern. We know that you're looking after your own families and with the flock that God has placed in your care at this time. And we are praying that you would lean into the sufficiency of God's grace. We look forward to a time when we can come back together and share the ways that God has seen us through and guided us and been faithful to us. But in the meantime, we also feel very strongly that your education should go forward so that you can continue your learning and growth that you're experiencing at IWS. So we think we've come up with a good way for us to continue to meet, albeit virtually, and your education can go forward in a way that is still strong and has the ethos of an IWS class. So we're asking you to set aside the same week in June that we would normally have gotten together physically in Florida. You're going to be busy that week, so plan on that. Plan on being a part of the community most of the day, every day of that week. Some of the things that you will do will be to watch lectures by your professors. You'll be able to communicate in a class in a virtual way. You'll be able to work in some group activities as most of our classes normally do. You'll be able to do some group activities as well. We are even just finding a way that we can sort of have some virtual meals together. Now, if you're an international student, please don't worry. We're not asking you to stay up all night. If you're in a time zone several hours away, we're working on a plan that will allow you to still be a part of the community, sometimes doing work in your daylight hours in your own time zone. And there are about 2 hours every day where we have the capacity of all IWS students being together at the same time online. And so we'll maximize that opportunity so that you'll be able to have face-to-face time with your professors and other students. We will have chapels available for watching by all the community. We will have a couple of live streamed events. We have been working on practicums, and they will go forward in a slightly different way, but I don't want to spoil that surprise. So if you're in a practicum this semester, you will hear very soon from either Kent Walters or Doug Curry about how we're going to carry on with practicums. If you're in 801, you're also going to be hearing from Jessica and Vaughn about some slightly different ways in which 801 will be carried forward because of its unique place in the IWS curriculum. So we're delighted actually that we're going to be able to still be able to see each other, to be a part of a community, to pray together and worship together, albeit in some unique ways. So by April 15th, your Canvas class will be open, and it will have on it the books that you need to have for the class and a description of the class so that you have a good picture of what's going to happen. And then May 1st, which is the actual start of our term, the whole class will be open so you can see what's going on. You can start to prepare for the class. Now, we don't anticipate that there are going to be any extra work before the class begins or any extra work after the class ends. The class load, the work will be the same as though we were meeting physically for that week at our Florida campus. So by June, I suspect that most of you will have spent a lot of time on this kind of technology. I know that most of you already are doing things online, keeping your worship services going, keeping the care of your pastorate going. And so this will probably be old hat for most of us. So I would ask that you keep us in your prayers because this is quite a large undertaking. And we will keep you in our prayers. And we will see you in June.